Hello, I'm out in the woods this morning and I thought you may want to join me. I found a few things that I'd like to share with you this morning, and I figured you can enjoy the beauty of the woods with me and listen for the birds. I've heard all kinds of birds this morning. Forest and woodland birds, the marsh birds that are in our swamp, and just songbirds flying about and singing. I've also heard the pileated woodpeckers, and I've heard them tapping on the trees, so we may hear that while we're exploring as well. Right now, I'm sitting near our swamp, and I have this beautiful log that I love sitting on. You can see this beautiful moss-covered log here, and it's not just a log, but it's actually still a living oak tree. It's an oak tree that fell many years ago, but parts of it are still growing, and it's growing here in the swamp. It's beautiful. All right, one of the first things I want to share with you is the skunk cabbage. So the skunk cabbage is one of my favorite signs of spring. And let me show you why. I know skunk cabbage sounds silly, right? Skunk, and we know that skunks are stinky, so a lot of people don't like skunks. Well, the skunk cabbage is stinky too. But let me show you how beautiful it is. Let me see here. I want to get really close. Okay, let's see. Right down here. I'm hoping you can see this. All right. That is the skunk cabbage flower. Skunk cabbage is actually a wildflower, and they're beautiful. They're purple and green. I want to show you another little cluster over here. Okay. And inside of them is this amazing little sphere with all these little prickly, pokey things on it. They're pretty amazing. They're a very unique flower. So they are stinky. Skunk cabbage does actually smell like a skunk, and that's why they're called that. But they're very interesting and very beautiful, I think. So I wanted to share those with you. And let me just give you a better look over here. So in this area of our swamp, you can see there's all kinds of little clusters of the skunk cabbage out there. Hopefully you can see those. So those are some of my favorite signs of spring. I think they're just so interesting. And now I want to show you another one I've found. But first, we'll walk along a little bit. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Look how beautiful that blue sky is. It's so pretty back here. I'm trying to get a little closer. The other sign of spring are the pussy willows. The pussy willows. So right out here, I hope you can see those beautiful gray fuzzy blossoms called catkins. The catkins are all in their little gray hatkins right now. That's from a spring poem that I'll share with you later that we read every year in the classroom. The catkins and their little gray hatkins are the pussy willows. They're beautiful. And if you get to feel one, they're so soft and fuzzy. I'll share some with you later. Let's see. I'll just walk around a bit again. Oh, I hear a chickadee singing. I hear a cardinal singing. Oh, can you hear the cardinal? Oh, we'll keep listening. I hear a crow in the distance. Oh, here's something I want to show you right up here. One of my favorite things in the forest is moss. There's many different types of moss, but I think I love them all. Let me show you this cluster of moss along this tree. Look how green this is. It's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. I love the moss and I love feeling it. It's so, so soft. Look at this. So beautiful. It feels so good. Moss stays beautiful and green all winter long. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah, and this is so beautiful already. I encourage you to feel it if you find some. I think you'll enjoy it too. Oh, you know, I hear a cardinal singing, but up here in the tree I wanted to show you, there's also a little woodpecker right now. So if we're lucky, we'll start to hear him tapping on the tree. Oh, let's listen. I hear it. He's right up here. I don't know if you can see him, but he's up there. Oh, I heard him. We're gonna go ahead and walk over a little closer. He's still up there. So this tree is one I wanted to show you. It's one of the biggest in our woods. It's a great, big, giant oak tree. Look at this. Oh, you hear that? That's that little woodpecker calling. He's up there, or she. Let's see. Look how big this beautiful oak tree is. You can see there's a branch there, a big, big branch that broke off the tree a couple years ago, but this tree is still very, very large and gorgeous. I want to see if that little woodpecker is still up there. Let's see. Ow. Actually, I just moved to another branch. I just saw it fly a little bit. He has been doing a little bit of tapping. Here, I want to show you the rest of the woods where we're at right now. So this is part of the swamp behind me here. There. And then that's the back. All those leaves today with that sunshine on them, they're gorgeous. And then up the hill. There's a big hill right here that I'm on. Oh, look at that blue sky up there. It's so beautiful. I love it. And back around there. And back to this big, big oak tree that I'm next to. All right. So thank you for joining me. I shared just a few things today, but I'd love to share a little bit more again with you soon. Goodbye.